think everybody's starting to come together and understand that basketball possibly is the best sport in the world. Basketball is a sport that brings everybody together, and most importantly, we get to see people do something that we love. What's going on, everybody? This is Chris Matthews. A lot of you know me as shooting coach, lethal shooter.
Take your time. Drop low, then stand. Don't stand up the entire time. When you're coming at your defender, you always want to drop all the way down to his hip or her knee. Alright, so make sure and the reason why he has you picking the basketball up is because a lot of mistakes that you make, when they come out of this, they can't shoot because their hands are messed up. So make sure you're coming out of it, you're feeling the basketball, if that makes sense. Best to not stare at one place, because when you're coming off screens or you're doing certain things at an elite level, you don't have time to stare at something for a long period of time. So it's okay to dribble and to look at a certain spot really fast, but try your best to not, when you're doing a drill, just stare at the ground the entire time. All right, you want to catch the defender off guard sometimes. Like, of course, don't be having your hand in this room, but when you're dribbling, just take the time to look around a little bit. Don't be mad. But if you notice, as I'm going, I'm with the seams the entire time. Seams, seams, seams. So work on feeling for the basketball.
One of the common mistakes I see a lot of high school, or most importantly grassroots basketball players make, just shooting off balance shots when you don't have to. If you have a wide open shot, try your best to have your body controlled, to stay with your shot and work on your fundamentals. There's a lack of fundamentals right now in the grassroots, and we have to get back to what helped us become elite shooters as well. So if you want to become an elite shooter, make sure when you're wide open, try your best to stick to your fundamentals that your shooting coach or your trainer has taught you to master the art of shooting.
Be really good, you can't rush. Now, I'm not saying when your muscle memory gets strong to not rush, but don't feel like you got to compete with anybody here. If I was shooting with Coach, all due respect to him, I don't care about him if he can shoot better than me, because I got to work on what's best for me. So when you're in a group setting, you don't have nothing to prove to anybody but yourself, and that's mastering what the coach is trying to tell you guys what to do. When Coach is coming down the court and I'm about to walk into my jimmy, I simply do the fundamentals. Left, right. If I'm left-handed, right, left.
The age I think a player should start working with a trainer is as soon as possible. You know, whenever somebody has the time to help somebody master the game, age doesn't really matter. It's just that person listening and understanding that somebody's taking the time out of their day to help them master the game.
Okay. So what he's doing now, he's spreading the floor so that his teammate can come down and set a down screen and come off. Now, you see how he changed pace, right? He's changing pace because what happens is, on defense, if he's here, the defense is here. Now the free comes, he caught me off guard. You see how he caught me off guard? And what he did was, you're playing a mind illusion with the defense.
My tie to LA is the art of shooting. I feel like what I'm bringing to LA right now, helping people master the art of shooting, help people understand the art of shooting for their particular systems. A lot of people want to train with me just to master the art of shooting. I feel like I do a good job of stimulating people to find a concentration that they never found before. I feel like I do a good job of teaching people things that they might not have known before with the art of shooting. To say I'm the most sought-after shooting coach in the world, you know, that's a blessing for people to say that, but it's just a blessing to help people every single day master the art of shooting. That's my gift to the world. The offhand is very important. You know, when it comes to grassroots, the defense is always going to try to push you to your weak hand, but if you master your weak hand, you can't be stopped. Drills that you can do to work on your offhand is just take the time to dribble with your offhand, take the time to work on your layups with your offhand, take the time to shoot with your offhand. The offhand is very important. LA is very unique. You know, I think moving here was probably the best opportunity of my life because basketball here is taken very serious. Basketball here, it's a way of life. You know, in the summertime, you know, if you notice, every NBA player, every top athlete comes to LA because all the resources are here to take your game to the next level. You know, you could go from one gym and train with the best to the next gym to train with the best, and then come on the other side of LA to train with the best. So if you're looking to take your game to the next level, LA is definitely the spot to come to because there's nothing that LA isn't missing. The future of basketball to me looks bright. Basketball right now is just, I can't even explain it. It's just beautiful. You know, I love where basketball is going, especially how it's always been rich in Europe. It's always been rich in China. But now I think everybody is starting to come together and understand that basketball possibly is the best sport in the world. Basketball is a sport that brings everybody together, and most importantly, we get to see people do something that we love, especially with the women's basketball. Their IQ level is next level. Women's basketball, they don't get enough attention on how they read the game as fast as males or possibly faster. So the future of basketball is headed in the right direction.
He was dribbling, he was staring at the ground, and then when it was time to shoot, he just looked up and shot it. You don't want to do that. But when it's time to shoot, look at your target. Give yourself about like a 1.5 click and then shoot. So make sure you do your routine, take your time, you look at your target, then shoot. So let's try again. There you go. There you go. There, now you can see your target, little man. There you go. That's good. All right, now, another thing you don't want to do is a free throw shooter. He started here, right? But watch my feet. What'd I just do? I moved down though. I don't know what's going on because I look up now, the rim's crooked. If you start in the middle, if you want to get a stimulation, just move your feet a little bit. So watch what my feet do. You see? But as I'm moving, because you know, some of us like to be stimulated a certain type of way at the free throw line. You know, certain people just smack their face or some people wipe their arm. But if you want to move your feet, make sure you move your feet in place. So when you shoot, you look up, you're here, instead of over here, shoot right, left. All right,
The game has changed, training has changed. The kids now, they're blessed. You know, they have so much technology now that growing up I didn't have. I feel like all the technology now that the kids have now, take advantage because it helps you get over the curve, and most importantly, it helps you learn faster. It helps you master your game faster.
At your age, you should try your best to shoot within here and up so you can have a good form. We're gonna work on shooting, but shoot what's comfortable for you.
In high school, I would say the stuff I wish that I knew now is possibly maybe shoot a little bit more. I was shooting like 500 shots a day, and to be straight, I was making 500, but I should have been making about 1,000 in the summer because I had so much free time. So I would say the biggest thing in high school to me, I should have been getting up more shots because so much downtime I was having. I could have made 1,000 shots a day instead of 500. So LA basketball is different because like this place right here is like the grit, the toughness. You know, moving here, it just reminds me so much how I grew up because you can't come here and think it's gonna be easy. This place, you have to earn your keep. And I feel like LA Hoopers, they're one in a million, man, because they are the best athletes to me in the world, and they do a good job of mastering their game and most importantly, pushing their craft to the next level. If you drive around to LA, it doesn't matter if it's 100 degrees outside, you're gonna see people shooting outside. It doesn't matter if it's 10 o'clock at night. If the lights are off, you're gonna see people training in LA outside. And most importantly, there's no gym that you can go to in LA and people aren't in that gym working out or playing basketball. So luckily, we got this gym because we rent it out, but 9 times out of 10, there's gonna be people working out here. So LA, that's what makes them unique. They really, truly love the game.